we're back playing Edith Finch. We are at part 2, and let's see, we left off with Molly's, story or something. We left off with Molly.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
When Molly was
Edie
Cat,
would have, but Mom didn't like
all
bringing
those
up
other
the past.
monsters.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, okay, we're in Edie's room.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Got a picture.
Louis died a week before we left, but
Louis.
Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Aww.
Her room was like a museum.
Like a museum?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aww.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
And his house?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Washington is in where I live, in Maddie.
Odin's daughter
Washington
Edie,
State.
with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Aww.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That is actually really cute.
Whatever's wrong with this
draw
family,
Odin.
it goes back a long ways.
Wow. This place has got, it's sad and it's interesting.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Aww.
She could have, but she didn't.
That is sad. Built 1937. Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Ooh. Edie won't go. A little forest fire.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
A mole man. What are these? Are these? Oh, I'm guessing all these birds died. Lurpy. Purply. I can't really read the rest. And then
even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Ew, we're in the ugly pink bathroom, or it's so-called Gregory's room.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, it's really ugly. We got a little frog, and there's like nail polish, perfume.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, we could see that. Look at all those toys and the makeup and this ugly carpet. There's some alcohol. And before we look, I just want to make sure. Mount Rainier. Wow, so this is taking place in Washington State. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
How do I use this? Okay,
It's hidden in this book.
Oh, it's in my book. What? That is amazing. I wish my house had this when I was little. Calvin Finch. Forgot who's that. I don't know. A swing. And we got. Is there anything else down here?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Sven gave Sam a camera. Oh yeah, don't bonk your head. Some more alcohol. Milton was here. Is this an office chair? Fort Calvin. Let's see what we have here. So we've got some cigarettes. It's not what I expected at first. Oh, these are like, is that Heights?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To Command Center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Whoa.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh yeah, I can swing. Looks like these both controls are.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Who doesn't?
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Who puts their swing though, right?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Well, what would you say then? That going around it was
Calvin,
possible?
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
He has a broken leg.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Uh-oh. Wow. I'd be really scared to do this.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
What? That is amazing. He did it. Yes, he did it. Whoa.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he
What?
did.
Oh, he fell in the ocean. That's sad. I didn't really know what happened.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Ooh, really?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Got Fort Sam. You can jump off onto the bed.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, really? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh. What am I doing? How do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm obviously doing something wrong, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, there, I have to do that. Okay. Butterfly. Butterfly book. haven't seen part 1, you missed just Molly's part in the beginning, sort of. Right now,
The passages were a pretty
I'm
tight
gonna
fit.
stream this a little
They'd
longer,
obviously
so-
been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah. Oh, so I don't know why her little belly's big. Oh, so we got Milton's a bit in here. Barbara
Growing up,
Finch.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ew. Oh, really? She got a boob bra. No, I don't want to go back. I'm still looking. I'm still taking it a look. She's also got trophies. What does that say? I don't know what that says. It's really good graphics. Okay, we've got a outfit, Penelope's Diner. Seattle Star. Is this taking place in Seattle?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Happy birthday, Barbara. That's disgusting. She smokes. Nice hairbrush. Barb Street. Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Dreadful stories with Barbara Finch.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Wow. Okay.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Ew.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
she's
I'm
mad.
hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also,
That's
I
just
loved your delivery on that.
Scary.
Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
I would
secret
love
is
my
to keep
dad to do that.
winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So
Yeah,
Barbara
he's
went
probably
to
still
look for
on.
him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, now I'm playing. This is really cool. Now I'm walking down here with this creepy music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined
We
the
got a
worst.
crutch that I can smack people with. Okay, got a bloodhound.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ew. Blood. Those things are horrifying. Why are the lights flickering
Finch
here?
rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out,
Huh.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
They called it
Hours
picture
later,
show?
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
I wasn't alive yet, so...
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Looks like I gotta whack any one of my sights. Can I whack this skeleton before I go up? Darn it. I wanna break stuff in here. Why am I roller skates? I don't know how to roller skate, but I guess she did. Look at Walter here.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned,
Oh my
saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
This seems really stupid. Oh, she's in...
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I swear if he's gone. I hear footsteps. He's gone.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh no.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Wow.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
How?
Her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
Oh
but
wow.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor
I-
girl. She had a taste for stardom.
I
But
don't like this
unfortunately,
one.
so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick. who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh,
He took
wow.
it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara,
A story
tucked
for
inside
Walter?
the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That was a horrible pun. Ew.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I think that's, all to look inside her room. Can I? No. For the 2 people watching, hello.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
'Cause Barbara's ear is in there? Oh, 'cause the key is in there. She's skipping a bunch of steps. I keep winding it the other way. Got the key. Okay, so we've got a pool cue, and you can hear Dad talking. He's saying
Mom
he
said
can't
the
get up
basement
'cause
was off limits.
I think the baby
Unless I wanted another
is
tetanus shot.
guarding him from getting out. Oh, a tetanus shot? I think that's how you say it.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Ooh,
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
presents? What?
It turned
on
out she was
earth?
hiding a lot more than that.
Well, she should have hid presents. I would be all in there.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay.
If there's a
so-
pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter, 1952 to 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
I can't either.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Whoa.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Opening
That's what kept me
peaches.
sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Really?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a
So he
monster
just
on the other
stays
side of the
here and
door
just,
starts to feel
just
normal.
opens a can of peaches every day
Almost
at
friendly.
the same time.
And then one day, everything just
Dude, oh my gosh.
stopped.
He's been doing
Whatever
this
that
for
thing
years.
was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Maybe.
been a week now. The longest in 30 years.
Oh, okay, I'm good.
I'm done waiting.
I bet you are.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
He's going down some stairs. Let's see where he is. He's in more of these tunnels.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
What's out there?
Whatever killed Barbara.
Oh.
And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Is he going to go
But I need to stop
like
living
this
the
all
same day. Even if it kills me.
Wow.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know
Broke
I'm ready
everything.
for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Look at this.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
The old man.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
What on earth? Restaurant Calvin.
Walter died when I was 6.
Walter. Sorry.
I
Mixed
can't
them
believe
up.
my mom never told me he was down here.
I can't believe it either. That's sad. So she's drawing her family tree.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I doubt it.
But if she
You're
ever
carrying a
told me
booby
about an
baby.
uncle under the house,
Boo boo baby.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
She's probably hiding.
I don't want to make the
a
same
lot.
mistakes she made,
You will.
trying to bury something that's still alive.
Whoa, okay, that scared me. I played this a while ago, so I don't remember a lot about it. Alright, it's nighttime.
Now that there's only one of us left, or
I can't really
maybe
tell.
2, I thought it was time
So
I heard
she
the
is
stories for
pregnant.
myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Maybe. That is scary.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I think it's good you're writing this because you're telling a story and
Maybe it'd be better if all this
you're
just
giving
died
us
with
this
me.
game. Oh, that's cool. It's automatic.
But I thought you should
Sensors.
know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
They live right by the beach. This must have been a nice place growing up.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It's quiet. Very quiet.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
You can hear Dad talking. He's really loud through the baby monitor. I can't walk through this. It's a fence. Okay. Bags of fertilizer. Treehouse looks like it. Swing. Interesting.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Probably.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I don't know. Definitely not us. We don't build
It's embarrassing
family
for me to admit
cemetery.
this,
I don't
but
think we would. Maybe.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
We got
3 of the
Derpy
gerbils
Jr.,
were mine, and
Derp.
2 had been my fault.
Wait, so. Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy. And it doesn't say anything else back there. Bailey, the frog. I guess it was a frog.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, really? We got Molly Finch, born December 11, 1937, died December 13th, 1947. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died September 23rd, 1961. Sven Finch, born June 17, 1915, died August 26, 1964. Edith Finch, born April 8, died December 5th, 2010. Walter Finch, born August 26, 1952, died March 31st, 2005. And Barbara, October 31st, 1944, died she died on her birthday, 1960.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
A lot of actors died on
my mom was always trying to
I
move
don't
on,
want to die
but
on my birthday.
for Edie, the past never went away.
Who is that? It's cool. It's a statue. There's a baby.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
She could see what? Oh, let's look at these binoculars.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It's pretty. I guess I have to leave this spot now. Go back.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, what's this?
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Little Gregory, I didn't think that, because Gregory's dad's name, so I guess he's part of the video.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yes, I wanted to go up here so bad. And now I can. This is really rickety. It's like, I'm scared she's going to like.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh my gosh, she is pregnant. 22 weeks. That must be interesting.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Probably. This house is ginormous.
They were both pretty intense.
I'm gonna step on the bear. Oh. Cat. So let's see, we got a really nice bed. Got some papers that say K on it. we got. Like the K-A-Y. Before we look in the eyes.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I love how they have like sort of, it's like, they're sort of like real pictures. Oh, that's who he was. Who's that?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Yeah, Dawn. I didn't realize it was so bad like that.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
This is really cool camera. Oh, those are really far. You really have to...
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I take a picture of his head.
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Fine. Let's...
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Ooh. We got...
We found an old logging tree.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where is she?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced, whenever you're ready. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad! Oh my. That is a sad picture. That sucks.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That one was sad, but I really liked playing that one. That one was fun, but I saw this and I knew I had to take a look. I don't remember going through this last time I played. I do not remember going through here.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah. We're in Gregory's room. What is this? It's divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I love this part. Okay, so we got a little frog, so I
think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Let's try and... Yeah, and the frog.
Over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world
Look at
was
what
like.
he sees. He's cray-cray. I wonder if this is what my baby sister sees in the bathtub. She doesn't really like bath time.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw. Sure made him happy.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on top of the whale. Look at this whale. What? To get that soap. This little whales got a bouncy piece. It's hard to keep track of where I am.
I know how silly it sounds.
Ah! Bubbles!
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Wow. Let's see, Gregory's fun has stopped.
Damn it.
Where's me? I'm right there.
No, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I'll turn the water back on Gregory. Come here, whale. Almost did it.
I wish he could have told us.
Did it.
About the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand.
That's a horrible parent.
About Gregory.
You're not supposed to leave your baby alone in the bath. If my mom has to leave,
Know what happened?
my dad has to leave the baby in the bath, one of us has to stay in there. I'm going into the wormhole.
He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck,
Poor
Kay.
baby died. 2 years old. My remote just riveted. Oh, poor Gregory. A year old. Let's see. I've already been there. Got a locker.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for
Gus. For Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I love this.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Let's see. I'm hitting people left, right. Do I have to collect these words? Let's collect these.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that wasn't kid friendly, but sorry guys.
I'm trying to get this. We knew, but it's just like, it's okay, because this game is, yeah, this game. So after Gus's little story, I'm going to end the stream, and you guys can stay tuned for part 3.
Wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Go in the tent. Oh, I can collect everything.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Yeah. Let's go suck up that tent.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, wow. That's a sad death. We're gonna write in the book. I'm just going to look around until
She never
it's
talked
saving.
about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So I'm just going to take a quick look around. Okay, it's saving. Right there. Alright, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And stay tuned for part 3 later today or tomorrow. Bye!